something just shifted inside Nigeria's power structure. And if the reports are accurate, it could reshape the country's security leadership at a very sensitive political moment. Multiple sources are alleging that President Bola Tinubu has asked the Inspector General of Police, Kayode EGBETOKUN, to step down, with his successor already lined up. While there has been no official confirmation yet from the presidency or the Nigeria Police Force, the implications of this move, if confirmed, go far beyond a routine change in leadership. This would represent a major adjustment within Nigeria Security Command at a time when political conversations are heating up and the build-up to the next general election cycle is slowly intensifying. According to circulating reports, Assistant Inspector General Olatunji Tunji Disu is the leading name to replace EGBETOKUN. Sources claim the decision followed a meeting at the presidential villa where EGBETOKUN was reportedly asked to tender his resignation. Again, this remains unconfirmed officially, but the discussion is already dominating political and security circles. So, who is Tunji Disu? He is described as a seasoned officer with extensive experience in crime investigation and operational command. Over the years, he has reportedly held key assignments in Lagos, Rivers State, and the Federal Capital Territory. He has been linked to major crime units and intelligence-driven policing operations. The narrative emerging from some commentators is that TINUBU may be seeking a fresh direction in security management and sees Disu as capable of delivering that reset. Now, the big question: why make this move now? Let's examine it from different angles. First, the political timing. Some reports suggest the presidency wants to recalibrate the security apparatus ahead of 2027. If that's accurate, this may not simply be about performance, but about political risk management. EGBETOKUN has faced recurring controversies, and in politics, unresolved public debates can become distractions during election seasons. From a strategic standpoint, removing potential flashpoints early could be seen as proactive positioning. Second, the tenure debate that followed EGBETOKUN. For months, critics questioned whether he had remained in office beyond the standard retirement benchmark. The government consistently maintained that amendments to the Police Act permit an Inspector General to complete a 4-year term even after turning 60. Legally, officials argued his stay was valid, but public perception didn't fully settle. The illegal IGP narrative continued to trend in some circles and creating ongoing noise around his leadership. And in a country where public trust directly affects policing effectiveness, perception alone can influence stability. Third, the broader conversation about appointments and representation. President Tinubu has previously faced scrutiny over the regional balance of key appointments. If Disu replaces EGBETOKUN, observers are already noting that both officers are Yoruba. In Nigeria's federal structure, high-level appointments often trigger discussions about inclusivity and national representation, especially at a time when political alignments are closely watched. Let's be realistic. When an Inspector General is removed, Nigerians rarely interpret it as just administrative restructuring. It immediately raises questions. Was it performance, internal power dynamics, political strategy, or all of the above? However, until an official statement is issued, this remains in the realm of reported developments rather than confirmed action. So, what should Nigerians be watching next? First, a formal announcement from the presidency or police headquarters. Second, Senate involvement. If Disu is formally nominated, the speed and tone of his confirmation process will be telling. What questions will lawmakers ask? Will it move swiftly or spark debate? Third, the early operational signals. The first directives under a new IGP often reveal the true mission, whether it's election security, protest management, anti-kidnapping operations, insurgency response, or internal police reforms. But beyond the political chessboard, there is one central issue. Will citizens actually feel safer? Because leadership change at the top means little if highways remain dangerous, kidnapping persists, and routine police encounters still create anxiety among ordinary Nigerians. If this transition is confirmed, it will mark a defining moment in Tinubu's security strategy. The hours and days following any official announcement will likely reveal whether this is a genuine security recalibration or strategic positioning ahead of a politically charged season. So let's ask the critical question. Is this about strengthening national security, or is it about preparing the political battlefield? Drop your thoughts and stay alert, because once confirmation comes, the direction of Nigeria's policing system may become much clearer.